I could not for the life of me figure out what I wanted to drink this morning. Obviously, I need my coffee. I need my warm caffeine, so I have my pumpkin spice latte. But then as I was making it, I was like, no, I want something bubbly. So I have a lemon lime bubbly water, like sparkling seltzer water. As I was halfway through pouring that, I saw hibiscus tea chilling in the fridge. So I grabbed that as well. We've got a lot of things going on here today, but the pumpkin spice is delightful as always, and it just sets the tone. It makes the yarn dungeon so cozy. Since we're here to chit chat about the 13 Nights of Poe, because we are on the third day of the 13 Nights of Poe, bag number 3 today. Ooh, which one do we have? Knitting sticker today to show off again. I don't really know which one I like the best out of the stickers because the crochet one, it kind of looks like a sickle, right? We have that with the little chain of yarn on it. I'm gonna defer to I like both and or all of the above. If you have already squished your day number 3, you know that today is again not a yarn day. So we have another rest, another chill day. We have the coolest freaking stitch marker from Crafty Like a Monkey. It's a Poe Stitch Marker. How freaking adorable is that? This again was another piece of this box that I just wanted to use it right away. It is so freaking cool. We've got Poe, we've got the little raven, then there's a moon and some stars all over it. I am never putting this away. Like, this is going to be on every single project. We have the lobster clasp, which works really, really well for the Nevermore yarn. It also works well for my fingering weight yarn whenever I'm working up a pair of socks, which I have not started a single pair of socks this October, which is super unheard of. Last year at this time, I think I had like 5 or 6 pairs of socks going. This might be my excuse to start a brand new pair of socks. But for whatever reason, there were just many other things, a lot of cardigans and a lot of blankets this year. Which means though, if I don't start a pair of socks, then I'm not gonna have a brand new cozy pair for the morning of Halloween, and it's kind of necessary. Like, I love having one to kick off the day. Ooh, okay, so maybe we need to look through my yarn stash of the Muse yarn and start some socks today? I don't know. Are we gonna do that? Since this is a down day, I have the first part of the pattern already complete, so it's just a nice little rectangle with the Nevermore yarn. What else am I gonna do this morning? You know, like, it's a stitch marker. It needs to be used immediately. I don't want it to feel sad, just sitting here in the yarn dungeon with nothing to do. Okay, let's go through some yarn then and see what I have in stock here. I'm just gonna pick the ones that jump out to me. What is this one called again? Slushy. It's, in fairness, a DK weight yarn, but if I do this instead of a fingering weight yarn, then I could put it on my knitting machine, get it done quicker. I still need to use my stitch marker even if I throw it on the knitting machine, so maybe this one? I'm just feeling the reds. So this is definitely contender number 1. I love the schlub, but this doesn't make Bumblebee schlub. It doesn't make the best socks. I mean, because we have all these little tiny beehive things all over, but I've had this for so long, since last December, and I just haven't thought of anything that I want to make with it yet. Well, okay, that's not fair. I have thought of many things to make with this, but nothing, I don't know, it's just such a cool color, so nothing that I felt was good for that yarn. But I like to hold these like together with a DK weight yarn. Those actually would be kind of cool. And the pop of pink in here, I don't remember the name of this one. This was like a colorway edition of, it was like art pieces inspired the yarn, so I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't say it on here. It was one of those that I went to her shop and she was just hanking everything up, and I was like, can I have that one? So I hanked it up, and yeah, obviously that was before she had everything ready. What else do we have? Got some more tweed. Oh, this is from This is called Nutmeg. Some Tweety socks. Should I do that? This again is a DK weight, which would help make it go a little bit quicker. I could actually do like high top socks. I've been doing the crew cut socks lately, or like I haven't done one lately, but like the ones that I have been doing, they've been the shortcut socks. So this would be kind of something different. Maybe I could do like a lace piece on top with it so the tweed really pops. Okay, this one, or slushy. Well, what is this though? This is from the year-long Hastings Muse 2320 Troop 2320, and I haven't used this one yet. Another one that looks super fall inspired, even though it's called Chain of Rocks Bridge. So it's inspired by a trip down the Mississippi. And then we have this cute little baby hank. So I could use that for the toe of the sock. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so now we have 3. 1, 2, 3. The schlub is amazing, but we're going to save you for something. Probably a beanie, really. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, some actual fingering weight yarn. This one is called Storm. Ooh, and then with this called Rhubarb, but that kind of looks pumpkin-y. I could just use my pattern that I have, or I could do something totally different. The day is just kind of ending up like that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have any major plans for the day other than I need to get the stitch marker on something. So what do we think? Let's vote for which one we want so I can get this started today. All of these together though. Oh, that would make a really pretty shawl. You know what? Should I do that instead? Should I make a wrap with all of these colors? So like a little triangle wrap and do a loose stitch, maybe a granny square stitch because I've been obsessed with that lately. All of them together. Now I just need to find a vintage vinyl. I think that's what it's called. I know I have some of that, of hers. I also forgot to mention that this entire pack comes with a sticker. So don't forget about this, like I almost did. An adorable little monkey in the center. This is gonna go on my yarn cart, which I do already have a couple of Poe stickers on there. I'm not entirely sure where or when I got those, but I was cleaning yesterday and I was like, huh, I have a Nevermore sticker on there. How perfect. Thinking still, what if I did the pumpkin stitch with this? Little tiny pumpkin stitch. Instead of doing a triangle wrap, I could do just like a rectangle wrap, because then it would make it really easy to do the pumpkin stitch and just go across, across, across. And this could be what I work on through the night. What do we think of those all together? Because that's like falling leaves. Woo! I don't know if any of your leaves are changing yet. I have about 2 trees out here that are starting to change. They don't have any of the pretty red and browns yet, but there's like 1 spot of yellow, like bright, bright yellow. No other colors yet. Okay, now do I have more of that or do I need to make a trip? This stuff. Leather bound. Okay, stop. We need to rewind a little bit. This is a single ply fingering weight yarn, and I have yet to use any of Muse's single ply. I also have like a lavender color, but this, yes, leather bound, that's gonna go perfectly with this project and that together. Yeah, I'm thinking yes. Then, oh, tweed. Oh my gosh, there we go. We ended up going a total different direction than a pair of socks. But that pack right there, that needs to be a thing in her shop. Don't you agree? Like this wrap, shawl, I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet because I don't even know what it's going to look like what it's going to end up being like. Now I don't think I should do the pumpkin stitch though. Now I think I should do something a little different. I don't know, but these 3 together, this is it. This is what I'm going to start today with my Edgar Allan Poe Stitch Marker. These colors are so stinking perfect. Let's check on her site and see if there's any of this yarn in stock. I know that she has been crazy busy lately and has just gotten back into the dye pans to put some stuff up. Also, don't forget, if you love the stitch marker, you're gonna love the t-shirt that Crafty Like a Monkey also made, the Skelly Yarn Love t-shirt. It is officially up right now. This is totally a limited time only. Complete surprise to all of us involved. I'm gonna go right to the tweed section because I feel like you're probably gonna love this tweed as well. The nutmeg and the leather bound. So let's see. Yeah, Weaver Bird, that's the tweed. Ooh, okay, there is some tweed in stock. I don't think there's this one. The nutmeg is sadly sold out, but okay, look at this one. There is Weaver Bird in stone. This one is in stock, ready to go right now. That with the nutmeg would look really, really pretty. Brandy Alexander and the rhubarb. Okay, so the rhubarb in the fingering weight, it's also available in the Weaver Bird. This one I might need to go and grab from her shop. I'm thinking a trip to Muse 2320 is in the near future for me, but today I'm gonna get started with this. Officially, this is it. 2 DK weight and 1 single ply fingering weight yarn. Okay, if you have any suggestions of stitches that you would like to see this worked up into, or if you think, okay, Kayla, this is the perfect stitch, it's gonna look beautiful, it's gonna tie all of this amazing colored yarn together, let me know, shout it out in the comments down below, and let's do the raven emoji too. Raven emoji, and let me know your suggestions for stitches to get started on if you want to see. As soon as I get started on this, I will be posting it in my Instagram stories, and then as well, we're gonna be back here together tomorrow again, so I'll show you what I got done. Don't forget to check out Crafty Like a Monkey, their site. It's linked down below. There are so many things there. Like, just, okay, you know what? Before I let you go, let me pull it up here real quick. Head there and just enjoy. Scroll through this entire page. Pick out some of your favorites. Oh my gosh. Okay, there is a Frankenstein monster and Bride of Frankenstein. It's low stock at the moment, but it's so stinking cute. So that is just, I mean, like, there are so many more. We could spend an entire day going through all of these stitch markers. There are a couple of different options. So even though I showed you the knitted version, there is also a lobster clasp for crocheters. So knit or crochet, it doesn't really matter. If you like the Frankenstein, which I mean, who does not like this? This is so freaking spooky, and I love the shape of the stitch marker too. Also, I forgot to mention that they're incredibly lightweight, which I love them, especially for shawls, wraps, and socks. It's just perfect. So there you go. You have your entire morning set up for you as you sip on your tea or pumpkin spice latte, whatever it is you're doing. Definitely check that out because there are so many goodies in there and you don't want to miss any of them. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Cheers, and I will be back here tomorrow to open day number 4 of our 13 Nights of Poe. Until then, have a fantastically spooky rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow.